Patricia, it's okay. I can do it. Okay.
Great. Go ahead and give us your SAA speech.
And thank you, everyone, fellow Toastmaster and the most welcome guests. Welcome to Advance #ArdentSpeakers number 159 meeting. My name is Sham, and I am the subject for today's meeting. Before starting the meeting, there are 3 ground rules that we need to follow during the meeting. First, please stay mute until it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you turn on your camera for wonderful audience interaction if you are convenient. Third, the meeting will be recorded. If you are not comfortable to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera, but please stay in the meeting to enjoy and to learn as much as you can. Now, let's put our hand together to welcome our present distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap to the virtual stage.
Wow, I was so excited when I was listening to Sean. He worked very hard for all of us before the start of the meeting. And also I want to applaud your initiative to start the room right now. It's not too cold. He's going to put on some live music. And when people coming in, then he will stop the music so that we can have more conversation. So it's a great initiative from Sean. And I want to acknowledge you. And let's give Sean a big round of applause. Wow, my voice is also a little hoarse right now. But apart from that, I also want to welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful meeting. You probably have seen we have very interesting virtual background as well. And I want to acknowledge our VPPR, Sanduni, who has designed the background, not only one, but she did it 2 times. As all of you know, we are on a road to self-discovery, self-improvement. So you will see our meeting, we will always improve in the future from now to the future. With this, I'm so happy that we are doing our 2nd meeting already in the Toastmasters month. And let me acknowledge some of our guests who just tuned in. And I want to acknowledge Vitaly all the way from Ukraine. Yay! And of course, I want to welcome Janet all the way from Quayside Toastmasters Club. Welcome, Janet. Janet is under the weather a little bit, so we wish you speedy recovery. And also, I want to welcome our area director, not our, but area director for Division J, Jeffrey. Yeah, this is how he looked like. Great. And apart from that, we want to welcome everyone, all our advanced hashtag members, and of course, spotlighting our District 51 Club Growth Director, Hu Ying, District Toastmaster. Yes, we're so happy to have her in our club. Great, great, great. We also have a great leader from District 102, EPF President, Yasmin. Hello, Yasmin. If you're not convenient, feel free to put on any emoticon if you can. Otherwise, it's been a wonderful, wonderful evening for all of us, and certainly afternoon for all of us, late evening for Alicia up there. We are very excited right now because we're going to invite one of our very prominent leader. I know he doesn't look Japanese, but he's actually living in Tokyo, somewhere about 400 kilometers away from Tokyo right now. And I can't wait for him to lead us how to embrace that concept of full possession. That's the word of the day. And let us give our hands together to welcome our Duncan Barr to the virtual stage. Over to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, sorry. Good afternoon, everybody, members and guests. I'm going to be your host for the rest of the meeting, well, most of the rest of the meeting. Our theme today is going to be about ownership. Now, before I actually go into the ownership, I wanted to just say a few words about our agenda today. Our agenda today is going to be quite action-packed. We're going to start with a project speech from distinguished Toastmaster Alicia. And that's going to be evaluated by no less than 2 people. Tamizi and Elif are going to be giving their evaluations. And then Daphne is going to take us on our journey through table topics, which is one of my favorite sections of every Toastmasters meeting. And our table topics evaluated today, let me just check my notes. That will be Distinguished Toastmaster Lim Hui Ying will be taking the evaluation there. And then we'll follow that up with role player reports. And also we'll have a group photo, and we'll follow up at the very end with a feedback session. So particularly with guests, I'll be looking to ask you guys what your opinions of the meeting will be at the end of that. Now, before I say too much about our theme of the day, I would like to just invite our grammarian to explain the word of the day. So, Lai, would you please explain, you're the grammarian, would you please explain what the word of the day is all about? Okay, in that case, I will launch into an explanation of the theme then. The theme today is ownership. Now, we all possess things. We all have possessions like gadgets, computers, cars, whatever. But the theme's not about that today. The theme today, ownership, is all about ownership of work. So, for example, you might take ownership of a project or a task at work. And when you take ownership, what that does is it means you take responsibility for it. Now, this is really quite important. My old boss at Carigali Hess, where I used to work in Malaysia back in, when I first arrived there in 2007, my old boss, Krishnan, he used to go on a lot about ownership. And I didn't really know quite what he meant until I'd worked for him for a while. What ownership means is not just taking responsibility as an employee, but also as a boss. You have to let go. You have to let your employees take their time to take over that project and make it their own. And by doing that, not only are you giving them the responsibility and, of course, the accountability if something goes wrong, but you're also giving them, the, I've forgotten the word, but what you're doing is you're empowering them to take control of that project so that not only are they accountable, but also they can get recognition for what they have done. So it's really quite important. It's from both sides, not just from the member of staff, but also from the aspect of management as well. So management, letting go, handing over control of that project, let your staff take over it. And I noticed in those years I was with Carigali, yes, working with Krishnan, it works. You get a better job done. And okay, it might take a little bit longer, but you do always get a far superior result. So with that, I would like to ask our grammarian to please explain word of the day. Lai, did him lie? I think. Hello? Lai, can you hear us?
I think his side has
I
no
think
sound.
he's having some technical
hello?
issues. Hello,
Hello?
Lai?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
okay. Okay, the word of the day for the club, I chose for the club meeting today is possession. The first definition is the state of having, owning, or controlling something. Example, she had taken possession of the sofa. Second definition, something that is owned or possessed. I had no money or possession. I also will act as the R counter for our club meeting today. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Lai. And just a couple of words maybe from our timer, Tracin.
Hi, yes. So hello everyone, I'm your timer. So I'm gonna time every speaker here today. So first for our prepared speech speaker, 5 to 7 minutes. So 5 minutes, I will show the green light. And 6 minutes, I will show the yellow light. And 7 minutes, I will show the red light. And for the evaluator, you have 2 to 3 minutes. So 2 minutes green light, 2 minutes 30 seconds yellow, and then 3 minutes red light. So whenever you see red, you can wrap up your speech within 3 seconds. And of course, for all the table topic speaker, you have 1 to 2 minutes, 1 minute green, 1 minute 30 seconds yellow, and 2 minutes red. So all the best to all the speaker. Thank you so much. And back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much indeed, Tracy. Those formalities out of the way, now we can concentrate on our main act of the day, which is one of our main acts of the day, which is going to be a speech by Alicia, our very own distinguished Toastmaster, Alicia Curtis. Alicia is going to be talking it's level 2, I think, level 2 of the Pathways Project presentation mastery, if I remember correctly. And your speech is entitled Go Together. And you will be evaluated by 2 people, by Tamizi and by Alif, who will evaluate you separately for the content of your speech and for your delivery. So, Alicia, please, the stage is all yours.
Thank you very much, Duncan. Thank you to all the members and guests here today. There's a wonderful African proverb that goes by, if you want to go fast, go alone. And if you want to go far, go together. Does anyone remember that proverb? Has anyone heard of it? Yep, a few people have. Yes. I think of that with our journey in Toastmasters. How far do we want to go, or how fast do we want to go? I joined Toastmasters back in 2010 and I was very shy and introverted. I know it's crazy and strange to think, but now looking back, it's been a wonderful journey. I wanted to go fast when I initially started. I'm sure many of us know exactly what that feeling is. We just want to be there. We want to grab the bull by the horns and we want to take everything on. I definitely wanted to take everything on. And in my first club, Menai District Toastmasters Club, I was assigned a mentor. Now, unfortunately, the experience was not as good as it really should have been. So that person back in the day, all they wanted to focus on was one thing. They wanted to get their Competent Leader Award, where if you complete a session with 3 projects with your mentee, then you tick a box and then you continue on. This was back in the day before 2020, when you could actually do this. Lo and behold, the next one at my next club sat and said to me one day when I had delivered probably the worst speech of my life, and I look back and I go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I even delivered that speech. You're a failure. You're not funny. You should just give up and continue on your merry way outside of Toastmasters. A wonderful and positive experience in Toastmasters. I thought 3rd time lucky, maybe there would be someone else. 3rd time, person never called, never emailed, never wanted to catch up. So for me, I decided, well, that's it. I'm putting an end to mentoring and I am just going to close the door and I am going to do what the African proverb says in the first part. I'm just going to go as fast as I can. And fast I did. I went completely fast. I joined 6 clubs within 2 months and I ended up getting my Advanced Communicator Gold within less than a year. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that was me going fast. Then I started to look at the leadership track of Toastmasters, and it was the leadership track where I actually found my true calling. I had been in contests and I have been in contests over the years. It's not my thing anymore. And I realized after a few years of being in leadership that there needed to be more than this. You see, in 22, 23, I finally got the person that I really dreamed of having as a mentor. And it really gave me an experience that I was able to clarify and I was able to find my calling. So all the negative experiences had made me realize, you know, I really don't want to listen to these people. But it was in 22, 23 with a gentleman by the name of Mark that I realized that mentoring actually has a deeper seed and a deeper understanding. And we need to look at that and be able to own it. It's probably been in the last 18 months that the experience has really gone from here up to here. I think you all remember David Fisher, who came here last year and spoke here last year. I asked him last year when I was running for division director if he would like to consider taking on board because I had to let go of the other person. And he said, absolutely. I don't know what I'm going to be able to provide you because you already know it, but he was able to provide that support along with another person by the name of Vicky Kinsman. Both of them have something in common. They're past international directors. And let me tell you, the experience went from here up to here within the last 18 months. In fact, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today talking about this experience and even be in Toastmasters, because about 2 weeks ago, I was ready to give it all up because I got sick, I was in hospital, and my life went from here down to here because I had to give up the district director position. And it absolutely almost killed me because I was so ill in hospital, but it was them and their emotional support, and there was a couple of other people. Vicky and David sat me down and we had a big discussion. We had a big phone conversation. I had a phone conversation with David. I sat in the room with him, and I'll be seeing him again on Wednesday. Vicky called me literally every single day as support. That was how much she cared. Now, both of them are very different personalities. David's very softly spoken. He's very emotional. He's also very caring personality. You probably saw that in the way he delivered his thing. He's got great sincerity. Vicky's a little bit opposite. She's an introvert like David, but blunt and very thick with the nails. But I saw the most beautiful side of her during that last couple of weeks. In fact, we actually catch up every Saturday now just to make sure that I am back on track. So, as I said at the beginning, if you want to go fast, you want to go it alone. If I hadn't had their support over the last 2 to 3 weeks, I would have gone alone and I would have disappeared into, I guess, the stratosphere. But if you want to go far, go together. And that's what mentors do. They sit there and they focus on that relationship. They want to go together with you. I honestly thought they were going to give up on me, but it was their words when I spoke to them. Vicky said, why would I do that? We're in this for the long haul. David said something similar as well. We're here together. We are a team, and there's no I in team. So next time you're thinking about what it is that you want in Toastmasters, how far you can actually go, remember, don't go alone, go together, reach out, find your support network, because you never know who might be listening. And I cannot thank David and Vicky from the bottom of my heart for this. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Alicia. Wow. Actually, I have to say, Alicia, it's just as well you had those mentors, because I think I can speak for everybody here in Advanced Ardent Speakers and saying we would sorely miss you. We wouldn't be the same without you. So I'm really glad they kept you with us, and I'm also glad that you got better. And you're certainly looking okay. You're looking fine right now. So I hope you've made a full recovery and everything you're ready to go, because yeah, we're not going to be the same without you. And it's great to have you back. Okay, well, now we're going on to the evaluation part. Now, there are 2 evaluators here. There's one evaluation. The first evaluation will be on content, and that will be led by our very own Tamizzy, and that will be followed by an evaluation on delivery, which will be given by Elif. So first up, Tamizzy, please, would you care to evaluate the content of Alicia's speech?
Thank you. Alicia, the past 2 weeks, I was given a task to set up a mentoring program for a club. I truly believe that when we have a mentor, we are able to grow far and consistent. You have just given me the stamp of approval that my statement is correct. I love how you started your speech with the quote, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I truly believe that. What's in it for me? You have convinced me that without a mentor, you will be all alone and you will just give up when you are faced with challenges, when you face the wall. A lot of marathon runners, when they run, they would face a wall and which they could not, it's very difficult for them to go through unless they have the drive or somebody to just nudge them. And you have proven that. You have shared us a story that you faced this issue that you nearly gave up. Believe me, I understand that and I resonate to your story. And I'm sure every one of us resonated with your story and your challenges. But you moved on. I love the way how you have told the story. And one thing that I would just love to challenge you on content, we want to know details. Details, because it is what's in it for us. In order for us to be inspired more, we need to know how bad it was. What did you went through to get to the stage of realization that you feel blessed, that you have these mentors around you to help you to just take the step and go forward. Believe us, that story would just make us want to go far. And thank you for that. Now, for me, what's in it for me, I will just go forward and make sure that this mentorship program in the club will go forward and continue to provide support, because without a mentoring program, a lot of the members will just fade away and die off. Over to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed. Very wise words, Tamizi. And they apply not just to Alicia's speech, but to all of us. Yes, possession of a mentor. It's really going to help us move forward and get eventually to where we're going in the long run. So now the next part of the evaluation will be on the delivery of Alicia's speech, which will be given by Alif. Alif, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the evening, Duncan. Like J.F. Kennedy says, we do it not because it is easy, but because it is hard. That's why when Alicia's name pop out in the WhatsApp group that she is speaking, I want to be her evaluator, because we know that Alicia Curtis will always be a hard speaker to evaluate because she is so goddamn good. And that's why I want to take possession as her evaluator. So as always, Alicia, you are a triple C, I would like to say, a speaker. Not because of the grade C, but because you are a calm, cool, and collected person when you are speaking. You are calm, you are so collected throughout the speech. It shows that if you're too exaggerate, if you're too emotional, it will cause because your speech today is a cool, calm, and collected speech. So if like too exaggerating, too emotional, it will maybe put a different connotation to a speech. So good job to you. Give her a round of applause. As always, she did such a wonderful job. Now, how do I think that her speech today can be the next level? The first is on facial expression. Now I know that facial expression and vocal variety. Now I know that this, as I said earlier, she's a triple C of speaker, cool, calm, and collected. But however, when she wants to talk about her hardship, she was too calm, in my opinion. We don't know, because people are not you, Alicia. We don't know your story. So if you are too calm, people say, it's not that bad. When you are breaking down, you are not that bad. But so my suggestion is for you to exaggerate. So exaggeration is key. Smile wider, frown lower, anger, show that anger, because people don't know the real hardship of Alicia Curtis. So if you don't show it, people don't know. That's my opinion. Because, you know, as a person who is looking at the screen, people don't know you as much as you can. So exaggeration is key as always. The second is posture. Now, when I look at you throughout the speech, I found that you were leaning a little bit into the front. You are leaning, you want to be closer to the computer, so you're leaning to the front. Now, posture is very important because it serves two purposes that I want to share with you all. Two purposes. As a drama kid, I want to share posture is important. One, it creates an air of confidence. If you put your chest out, your sternum out like that, it creates an air of confidence and arrogance, which is sometimes good, sometimes not, but it's always good. And also your airways are more clear if you put your chest out, not just slanting forward. So my suggestion is just put your hands out like this, and you can breathe better, speak better, and more clearer. So and also vocal variety can be enhanced more. And finally, hands gesture. From the hands gesture, I know that Alicia is an introvert because introverts don't like to show their hands. That's what I found from meeting people online. So my suggestion is just, you know, fake it by just, you know, hiring your chair a bit. You just put in more space for your hands. That's all. All in all, just exaggerate your facial expression, fix your posture a bit, puff off your chest a bit, and don't be shy. Show that fake being an extrovert a bit, and I'm sure you can be the best speaker you can be, Alicia. That back to you, Duncan. You're muted, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Ellie, for reminding me I'm muted, and also for an excellent and insightful evaluation. Yes, not only did you take possession of his evaluation, you took ownership of it as well, which I thought was great. And it gave us, not just Alicia, some great advice, all of us, yes. Shoulders back, chest out, improve your confidence. Brilliant, spot on. So thank you very much indeed for that. Now, this takes us on to the next stage in our meeting today, which of course is table topics, one of my favorite features of any Toastmasters meeting. Today, our host in table topics is going to be none other than Daphne. Daphne, would you like to take over control of the meeting?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Duncan. Now, for today, we are going to have some fun with table topics. I have already seen two J's registering for themselves to take up the challenge. And what do I have for you? Basically, let me share screen. One moment, please. Yes, this is something that I'm going to have with you, and it is a debate. So the first pair is J versus J, Janet versus Jeffrey. How are we going to have this? Instead of the regular 1 to 2 minutes plus 30 seconds, where you see the green, yellow, and red, we are going to have it in such a way that the first speaker have 1 minute to speak. Once the 1 minute is up, automatically the timer, please, or the Zoom master, please help mute the speaker, and the next speaker, you may start immediately. Then we take the rotation, and until the third round, it will be a 30-second wrap up for you on your topic. So you will be speaking in a debate style. This is to test our listening skill, active listening skill. Not only if the topics master has to have the active listening skill, now I'm going to test everyone's active listening skill. Janet and Jeffrey, can you turn on your mic?
Actually, before we go any further, Daphne, I've just noticed, I think Shui Sin is no longer in the meeting as our timer. Is that correct? Patricia, are you taking over as timer?
Yes, I'm taking over as the timer. Go ahead.
So yeah, so I think we all need to pin Patricia as our timer. Yeah,
yeah, she has already raised her hand.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Yeah. So the Zoom master, SAA or Patricia, or Toastmaster of the Day, please spotlight Janet and Jeffrey because they are going to take on each other for the first topic. And what is the first topic? I'll give Janet to choose because she's the first one to volunteer. 1 to 4, which one do you want?
2.
2. All right, I will show 2. Sorry, this is 2. Financial independence leads to happier relationship. Extra S over there. And Jeffrey, your topic will be shared financial responsibility leads to happier relationship. So Janet, yours is independence. Jeffrey, yours is shared financial responsibilities. Now, let's have our speaker.
Can I clarify first? Basically, for the pro section, I will speak more on the.
You will support you'll support for the financial independence, and Jeffrey will support for shared financial responsibilities. Understand?
All right.
All right. If
1
all is
minute.
good, then we shall start now.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Financial independence is what I have been looking for and have been putting my effort to actually gain the independence. Independence is something that I can rely on myself to put in money and also to invest in the respective financial tools that I can actually use. For example, I can invest in a property as part of my financial independence with my little money, and it will grow. Second option I can put as an investment is in unit trust, which I have already started since I was working many years ago. And I see accumulation of the money growing until I need them, maybe for my retirement or could be for my expenses that I need to use if there is emergency. I put my trust in money, but I diversified my collection of money in various tools, in various vehicles of money investment.
Okay, thank you. Next, Jeffrey. Shared financial responsibility leads to happier life. Jeffrey?
Thank you, Toastmasters Janet, for your crystal clear explanation. Of course, we do independence financial every day. I want to share with you that sometimes, as the African proverbs say, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. And let's say if you're in a partnership, you might want to go for a dream trip. With the shared responsibility and financial, you can make it happen easier. Let's say your dream trip is going to the US. And then one day it can be done because with shorter term, both of them can share the responsibility together to save money and go to their dream trip. And of course, I want to say one more thing is normally, if like partnership, make sure you get the right one, not the wrong one, especially for husband and wife. Back to you, table topic master.
Next, Janet.
Well, independence versus shared responsibility. I hear you, Jeffrey, that we can go together to, let's say, for a travel trip. But then sometimes when we make decisions, we have to make decisions together or individual. They may come to a conflict. So I would say that to be independent, we can actually make faster decisions rather than waiting for the other party to give the feedback. And of course, for independence, I will also enjoy the happiness. Together, it may also depends on whether the other person is agreement with you. Back to you.
Jeffrey? 30 seconds.
The saying, there's no man is an island. Of course, in life, imagine, while you're on earth because of your mom and dad. Okay? And also, of course, with this, we can empower each other to know that with this, it can be happen. If you see that nowadays, we can change our lifestyle even, not necessarily the partnership need to have children. They can go on, do with their life, do it with their things. Of course, they have to share their responsibility as well, not just on financial, of their time as well. It can be done. Maybe they have a me time. Let's say for example, the wife need a me time of 6 days because they have taken care of their children since young. Let's say 2 hours a day. And then the husband just take 2 hours a day on a Sunday itself. It can be done. It can be done. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
All right, Janet, 30 seconds to wrap up. You're muted. You're muted.
Okay, I turn on my mic. My video may be slightly
It's okay.
intermittently.
Your time already counting.
Okay, so to sum up, basically, as an independent from the investment perspective, I can make my decision on my own and also make it fast as a decision maker. And for investment, I can actually use many tools that I can use to build up my investment without realizing or depending on other people's input, and I can go forward to put that money into the tool to make it grow. And to summarize, basically, to be independent, I will gain the independence and happiness. Thank you very much.
Jeffrey?
To sum up my speech, I believe if both of us had the right chemistry together, everything can be done. It does not necessarily have to be alone all the time to do your financial responsibility. It is more fun when we do it together. Back to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you. Next, I shall invite Amiji and Alicia. Would you like to take on?
Sure. All right.
All right.
Bring it on.
Good. Since Tamiji volunteered himself, can we remove the spotlight first? Since Tamiji volunteered himself, I'm going to give him the opportunity to pick the topic. Tamiji,
that's not bad. Yep.
what's the topic that you want? 2 already taken, so left with 1, 3, and 4.
1,
3, and 4.
3 and 4. Okay, 3. Okay, 3.
3.
3.
Okay. Yeah. Leadership is key to strong organization, Tamiji. And Alicia, followership is key to strong organization. So the formula is the same. 1 minute, 1 minute, and then 1 minute, 1 minute, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, are you ready? If yes, you are, we shall start. Tamiji, you may start now.
An organization without strong leadership is a weak organization. If you have too many followers, you wouldn't go anywhere. A leader provides the direction and direction for us, for the organization to go. Else, it will be like a flock of chickens who just run all over the place with no directions. I strongly believe for an organization to go, a leader must be strong. It has to make crucial decisions. Yes, it can delegate, but crucial times needs leadership. Tough times need strong leaders. Without them, an organization may fall. It happens a lot in our clubs around us. Without leadership, clubs would just go
thank you,
fade away.
Alicia.
Thank you to Tamizi for raising the bar and telling us that we do need to have leadership. Yes, I do consider that we need to have leadership, but there's too many cooks in the kitchen, as the ancient proverb says. If we don't have enough people, followers, then how are we going to get the work done? How are we actually going to get anything done? We can have all the management, we can have all the team, but it's the workers, the heartbeat, the soul of an organization, the people who lay the foundations for any organization that complete the work. So I say for our opposing side, our pros team, that yes, we do need leadership, but we need the foundations to grow the team. And we need those leaders to come from within to grow those leaders and those future leaders. So I say no, followership is more important than leadership to getting the ground base done. Thank you.
Thank you, Tamiji.
I totally agree with you. We need followers. We need people to work the ground. But who provides the direction? If there's no direction, one will go south, the other will go north, others will go east. So, my dear Alicia, we need leaders who provide direction. I totally agree with you. Followers will complete the job, but without direction. My point is direction. Who provides the direction? If no one provides the direction, you have 5 directions which is given by the followers. Can you imagine that, having those environment in our organization? Patricia would say another thing. Sean would say another thing, and Daphne would say another thing. And where are we heading? It's chaos. Do we want to be in that situation? Over to you, Daphne.
Thank you, Alicia.
I'm thinking of a scene out of that wonderful book that we may have all read in a past life called Animal Farm. Thinking about where the pigs are getting in charge. Who is actually in charge? Are the pigs in charge? Is the horse in charge? Are the cows in charge? We need followers, my friends. We need the followers. And the reason we need the followers is because they are the ones who are given the instructions. Without the followers, think about it. How would the lion have happened at Ford with Henry Ford? That would never have happened. How would any of our work get done without the followers? We need leaders, yes, but we need the people to support the leaders to rise us up. So, Tamizi, I agree with you to some degree that yes, we do need leaders, but the followers are the heartbeat and the soul of any organization. And let's think about it. If we don't have a follower, who's going to get the work done? Who's going to be the packing peanuts at the end of the day? So I say followers, not leaders.
Tamiji, 30 seconds.
An organization needs leaders, leaders who provide direction. Certainly, you are right. We need followers to execute, but leaders provide the direction. Over to you, Daphne.
Okay, Alicia.
Bring on the followers, my friends, because without the followers, you would not get your food here. Think about it. If we go to McDonald's, who are the people serving you? We're not having all the management. We're not having Ray Kroc providing it. Followers. It is the staff, the heartbeat. Back to you, Daphne.
What say you, my dear audience? Are you in for the followers or are you in for the leaders? Yes, this is a big question. We need a balance of both. But which one to take a little bit more percentage, maybe 0.01% or even 10%. It is depending on the organization. As for the first topic, independent or is it shared financial responsibility? Well, it depends, because if you are married, what is the situation that works best for you, best for your family? You experience that. And you can share with us later on after the meeting. Now, thanks to the participants for this debate, and then we shall move on to the next. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much indeed, Daphne. That was excellent. That was really good. I really enjoyed that debate. 2 debates. Now, before we go into the evaluation, I'm going to say perhaps we shouldn't vote for the best speaker. I'm going to ask you to decide who won the debate. So you've got a choice. You've got Jeffrey and you've got Janet, and you've got Alicia versus Tamizi there. So type in the chat which one you think won each of those debates. So rather than go for a vote, let's do it that way. Let's have to see how the results are at the end after the evaluation, which takes us on now to the evaluation. We can do that now. All right. So anyway, let's go on to the evaluation. Our evaluation will be conducted by Distinguished Toastmaster Lim Hui Ying. Lim Hui Ying, please.
Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Duncan. Wow, oh wow, what an amazing table topic session. I seriously do not know how to evaluate such an exciting table topic session, but I shall do my best. For the first pair of our debaters, Janet and Jeffrey, what I really like about both of you, I will just do my evaluation by pairing both of you up, because that will make it more interesting as the votes are coming in to vote for the best pair. I find that both Jenna and Jeffrey, you have a very structured response in terms of giving your opinion on the benefits of being financially independent, as well as having a shared financial responsibilities. But I think that is really structured. And I really love how both of you use that structured response to curate the points. So the points are really valid in terms of sharing from your own perspective. And that was really well done. And what I find can add value to the debate in terms of this particular first pair that both of you are involved in is to add more depth into putting more stronger views and stronger opinions in terms of why you think that financial independence is better than having a shared financial responsibilities. While both of you have given the examples, but I believe with more examples, it will add more weight to the points. And also in addition to that, in the summary, when you wraps up, that is where you give your stand. And that is where we will be able to see which is better than the other. I find that this is the area, being a debater, the summary, the conclusion is the key for the audience to know where is your stand. I think that is the area that both of you can improve on. That is for the first pair. The second pair, Tamizi and Alicia. Simply fantastic. And I believe in Toastmasters leadership is one area that all of us are passionate about. And I love how both of you use humor in your response, and both of you share the experience. Why do you think being a leader will lead to a stronger organization? And why a follower is important as well? I seriously was amazed at both of you, how both of you came up with all the arguments to make your stance in terms of why you think the leader leads to a stronger organization as well as a follower. And I truly enjoyed the debate that both of you had, truly, and the enthusiasm that both of you had. I think that captivated all of us. And what I could add on is similarly to the first pair, yes, while Alicia has a stronger point to conclude and wraps up on why followers is really the key to a stronger organization. For Tamizi, you could do it even better to state why you think leaders. And this is where you can add on some of the points that you have shared during your debate and add weight to it so that we know leaders is indeed what leads to a strong organization. I truly enjoyed the both debates, and I believe we could have it more often because this is truly exciting. Thanks, Daphne, for creating this for all of us. Thank you so much, and amazing debates by all our 4 table topic speakers. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Hui Ying. That was an excellent and very insightful evaluation. Thank you very much indeed. Before we go any further, I would like to ask what the results of the poll were. I couldn't actually vote on that on the polling sheet just now. It was only allowing one choice, and even the one choice I couldn't vote. So, but I was going to ask Shan, did you get any results from that?
And
Shan, did you get any poll results? Because as I couldn't actually get it to work.
and the post, just wait a moment. Is it? Do you mean, Duncan, do you mean the final post for the award?
Yeah. Yes, I was looking for the result of the poll.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't actually, well, it looks like Alicia's won it, I think. So congratulations to Alicia.
Yes.
Well done. Okay. In that case, we will now move on to the next step, which is the next stage, which is a group photo, I believe.
Group photo. But someone can take the picture, please. Maybe Lai, can you take a picture for everyone?
Can I confirm the best speaker picture already taken with Alicia and the club
Yes.
president? All
Okay,
right.
let's do that first. Yeah, let's do the spotlight Alicia and club pres,
Yes.
and also I guess what table topics master Daphne.
Okay.
And somebody can take the picture.
Yes,
Let me
Alicia.
change my virtual background, okay?
Sean,
Hang on,
share
I'll be
the
quick.
certificate first.
Yeah, and actually later on we will have Lai to give us a very short good memory report as well, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, I forgot about the
Where
role
is
plays
Al-
report.
Alicia is here.
Huh?
Can the this one certificate be seen?
Yeah.
Sean, share the certificate.
Yeah, sorry. Wait a moment. And Lai. Sorry, I have show you the poster. I have show
No.
you.
You haven't shared. Just share screen. I will take picture.
Okay. Share screen.
All right. Well,
Wait a moment. I share the screen. I also share the screen for many members can use it. Now you can use it. I have a share.
No, I haven't see you share the screen yet.
No, it's not showing up for some reason.
maybe we need to remove the spotlight first.
Okay.
Is it
Oh,
because of the
could be spotlight there.
Yeah, remove spotlight first.
Yeah, Sean, you need to reshare the screen again.
Okay. Just wait a moment. To reshare the screen again. Okay. Can you use this?
No, Sean, you just close the share screen. Just open it again.
Yes, I share the screen open, but I cannot find any trouble because I have a share for you. Like you can use the screen, and anyone I have join the host also.
Okay, I think it sounds like we're having a bit of technical trouble here.
Yeah, I think maybe we keep the cert to the last so that
Yeah,
we can save
let's leave it for now, and let's go on to the role players report. So, grammarian,
Okay.
live, please go ahead and give your report.
Okay, Duncan.
Sorry.
For the word of the day, it was being used by Duncan twice, Alif once. For the let's move on to the word that we can further improve, which is so. The first word is so all the best. I would like to suggest I wish all the best to all. On your topic. On the topic. It's not on your topic. On the topic. In the person agreement, it's just a missing word. In the same agreement with the person. For the word, the beautiful phrase, I've noted down a few. There's no I in Team by Alicia. We did it because it is not easy, because it is hard by Alif. And the last one, I put my trust in money and diversify it by Janet. For the R counter report, Duncan has one long pauses, Alicia has one so, one R, and one and Daphne have two R. That's my report. Back to you, Duncan.
Thank you very much indeed, Lai. And do we have a timer's report? Timer also, we suffered some problems, yeah?
Yes, we are all good. All good. All
good.
within
Everybody
time.
on time. Excellent. Brilliant. That allows us to catch up. So let's give the photo session another try. Rather than, we're obviously having trouble with the table topic speaker photograph. So let's just have let's just go for the group photo first. So we can get that out of the way.
Okay, please smile. One,
right.
2, 3.
Okay. And one more with a whatever expression you want.
Yes.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed, Shan. Now,
Okay,
are we able to share the certificate again, please? I think it came up very briefly, but not for very long. I think we're still having trouble, aren't we?
Yeah, I think, yeah. It's okay. We can do that later.
We can do it later. Yeah, we can share it. We can share it
later.
outside.
Yeah.
I think we can share that
Stay back.
outside.
We
the
will
meeting.
figure out. We got to do it. Yeah. We got to do it. Yeah.
Why don't we just
Okay.
spotlight the three of us and then we can have the
Let's do that.
Why
Yeah.
don't we just do that?
We do some magic here.
So just spotlight Alicia.
We are always very creative and always, right? With Alicia and Daphne. I'm so happy.
Where's Daphne?
Daphne?
There we go.
There we go.
Excellent. Let's take that one. So congratulations, Alicia. on winning the
Congratulations.
Who's taking the
table
photo?
topics. Who's photographing it?
Sean, take the group photo.
Yes, I can take a picture. 1, 2, 3. Just wait a moment again.
One more time, yeah?
Yes, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wonderful.
All right. Thank you very much indeed, Shan. We're running a
Yes.
bit late. We've only got 3 minutes left on the clock. So what I was going to suggest was I hand it back to you, Patricia.
Yes.
To wrap up the meeting, please.
Thank you so much. Certainly a big round of applause to Duncan. Woo! And unmute yourself and say thank you, Duncan, for taking us on a marvelous ride, the power of ownership. What I'm really impressed today, even though we have different moments of technical issues, but we took ownership of our role and we just jumped in. Because of this, give yourself a big round of applause and a big thumbs up. Thank you. You know what? I just noticed in the midst of chaos, in the midst of not getting things the way we wanted, but if we tweak our mind a little bit, hey, we are still learning. And because of that, bring this spirit home. Out there in the real world, this is exactly what's going to happen, right? Ask yourself this question. Is the real world a perfect world? No. Imperfection is the characteristic of the real world. With this, thank you so much for staying with us. But of course, I need feedback from our members. But before that, I would like to adjourn the meeting so that we are on time. And for all of you who have not spoken yet, we want to invite you to stay back. All right? So the meeting is officially adjourned so that we are on time. We are very creative right now, but at the same time, we always have that after coffee chat. This is the time that I'll be inviting all of you to give feedback now. So the meeting is officially adjourned. Thank you so much. Now, coffee chat. Okay, first off, I want to recognize Sanduni who does the poster. I thank you for giving us 2 types, not just one. So Sanduni, what's your take so far for this meeting?
Was listening to the meeting of Ron and I enjoyed it, and thank you very much for organizing this. And Duncan, you did a great job here.
Well, thank you very much.
It was amazing. Yeah, amazing theme, amazing role as well. Duncan, you didn't get a chance to speak in table topics.
Next
So
time.
I'd like to hear your feedback as a Toastmaster of the day. Today is exciting, I would say, because full of unexpected things happening.
It was a good meeting today, I thought. I particularly enjoyed the table topics. That was a good one because the way the debate went. Yeah, we had a few technical issues, but who cares? You know, this is all part and parcel of an online Toastmasters meeting. Actually, or any online meeting, there's always going to be some issue somewhere. You can't share the screen or whatever. So I think we handled it pretty well, and we ended up, all right. We didn't quite get all of the feedback that we wanted then, but we can do it now. So I think certainly enjoyed it.
Exactly. And Serene, if you are able to turn on your screen, but thank you so much for always
Serene,
support.
before
Yes.
Serene, can I have a quick sharing?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Daphne.
Can you see my screen? Yeah, basically,
Yes.
this is an event that I'll be conducting, and it's supported by Ardent, and it's on this very Saturday from nighttime 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's approach with the district public speaking champion, the international speech champion for the districts, District 80 and District 102. So you are all invited to join us. And I posted the details and the registration link in the social chat group, the Ardent social chat group. So you can check it out. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Daphne. Very impressive your initiative from Daphne. Thank you, Daphne. All the best. We will help you to promote for sure. Don't worry. Okay, good. We also want to hear from Natalie. Natalie didn't get to be on the debate team. So what say you today in today's meeting?
Vitaly.
After Natalia. Yeah.
Vitaly. Okay.
Yeah, Vitaly, not Natalia.
we have here Natalie. It's usually it's for women. Each club has something new, something fresh, and for me this debates was something incredibly interesting. We didn't see it here in Ukraine, and I'm definitely going to take it and steal it from you and bring it to the Odessa Best Speaking Club, because it's very interesting. And of course, when we hear debates from such experienced Toastmasters like Sarah Mazzi and Alicia, with all those idioms like chickens, fox, all this stuff, it was really fun, really great, very inspiring. So the great event. Thank you.
It was really fun because my heart was pounding so hard. Now I want to hear from Hu Ying. Hu Ying is our CGD, but it's the first time I believe she's evaluating suddenly so many debaters. But Hu Ying, you did such a marvelous job. So share with us a secret. How did you do that? It was marvelous, your evaluation.
All right. It has been some time since I have witnessed a debate and really interesting debates session. And yeah, how I did it. I did not know. I used to debate during my uni times. That was like, don't know how many years ago. But overall, I truly enjoyed the session.
Okay, that's great. Thank you, Hu Ying. Now, another great highlight, of course, was Alicia's speech, because she talks about getting together. And I thought that was really, really impactful to me. I've on this journey for almost 10 years now. And I want to hear from certainly Chu. Chu is from Formosa, going to be back to a student again. So Chu, what did you get from Alicia's speech? She mentioned about going alone, but also growing as a team as well. So what was your takeaway, Chu? And followed by Jeffrey. Yeah.
Well, I guess for Alicia's speech, yes, I stress that having a nice mentor is very important for you.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate that I have a very nice mentor from the start. So actually, for my experience here, it was actually me not doing not enough. For my mentor, maybe you know him, Narendra, he is the kind of guy who really go very fast. So, and with his guidance, I'm definitely going far also. So for him, under his guardianship, I can go fast and far. Thus, he is a 2-in-1 person. And I can resonate with you, Alicia, your speech here. Yes, if I want to take up some leadership role in my maybe district, and he will be a person for me whom I can ask for help, because he's the area director, right? And of course, I have a lot of things to share about the debate, but still back to you, Madam President.
Good. Yeah. Come back again. We will certainly have a debate again. Maybe we will do it even like a long debate kind of thing. But let us plan first, okay? We'll keep you informed. Thank you. Jeffrey, what say you? Wow, today you participated as a debater.
I'm thrilled and honored to be the debater today. I never debate.
Okay, good.
But I tried, at least.
Very good.
I tried my best just now.
Good.
And somehow I think I faltered a bit, just a bit, but I tried to get it back up again.
Good, good, good.
And
Very
I
good.
think
Step out of the comfort
it's a
zone.
part of the learning process, I guess. I think we have to, like Alicia say, Toastmaster is the best place. You don't go
Yeah,
alone.
best place for you
Go
to
far
trip and
together.
fall and cry.
Go far together, fly together.
Yeah,
I thought you did
that's
very
good.
well, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you did really well. I thought you thought you thought on your feet pretty well, in my opinion.
Thank you,
You did
Duncan.
very
Quick
well.
thinking.
Yeah,
Quick
thank you
thinking.
for your validation.
Yeah. And of course, we want to validate Janet as well, because Janet today, she was under the weather, but she still participated and she even volunteered. Janet, let
Hi,
us know
everyone.
your...
Yeah, debate is actually my second time. The first time I was having it in my company's debate. So it is also very interesting kind of a debate longer, but this round table topic can turn into a debate session. So I will use this maybe in my club as part of the table topics, some idea that has came up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well done, Janet.
Okay, let's hear from, of course, Alicia, you'll be the final one to speak always. We get Sean. Sean, I'm so grateful to you because there are so many things happening to you. But I think the way you have managed it, certainly, it has moved my heart. I want to thank you. You have done extra. And by the way, Sean will be playing the music in the future when nobody's in the room. The reason being to make sure the room is alive. And once people coming in, then the music will stop so that we can have a conversation. So I want to thank Sean for making this initiative. And Sean, you were very stressed just now, but you were also being supported. So let us know your feeling now as your role as an SAA. You were stressed and yet you were still being supported. So
thank you for everyone enjoy, but I have many trouble because it's too busy for me. Maybe for 4 times later, I will be better. Thank you for everyone.
Don't worry, you have 90 days, okay? You're on
You'll
probation.
get there. Yeah, no problem.
That's a lot, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Shan. And certainly I want to thank our hero behind the scene, Distinguished Toastmaster Lai, who has completed 11 PAL. I'm so honored to have him as a grammarian. Now, today he did a real good job. Lai, let us know, because you were also having challenging moment at the very beginning, but how did you overcome it and still focus on your role as a grammarian? Because you picked up so many things from all of us. Yeah.
Actually, when my screen froze, the audio is still there. So I just listen to whatever I can while I try to turn on another device to get ready. And when the screen suddenly unfroze again, was to just knock down whatever I heard around the scene. When we're doing Zoom, technical error is always happening. Sometimes it's just to be calm, not to be nervous all the time. Just be calm and handle the things. That's how I always do it.
Okay, stay calm and handle everything beautifully. Okay, now before we close the room, of course, we need to hear from our Alicia Curtis, Distinguished Toastmaster. Right now, she's serving in District 119, and that's New York, right? She has flew to another district, and I'm excited for her because I'm actually also following her footsteps. I'm a follower. I'm actually also area director in Founders District. I know it sounds so crazy, but Alicia, certainly we want to hear from you.
Yeah, so life happened a couple of weeks ago. That's why I couldn't come last week, and I was very sick in bed. But I since everything that's happened and when I had to step back as district director, people came knocking on the door, and then I ended up in New York of all places. So I'm now an area director in New York, in Wall Street, on all the 5 clubs on Wall Street. So I'm sort of sitting here going, I'm kind of happy. I've got the Wall Street Club, so it's kind of cool. I thought today's meeting was really good. I think it's good that we've sort of divvied up the whole thing with table topics. I think we should encourage that. I think we shouldn't just do topic after topic after topic. I think we should have debates. I think we should do something called Pitchmaster, Pecha Kucha, just so that we can do things that are different and keep on having people being challenged, especially the topics of evaluator challenged as well, to learn the art of different style of speaking. And even another one, maybe we want to do instead of just doing table topics, the elevator pitch. Do your elevator pitch. That would be something good for everyone to learn how to do as well.
Oh yeah, that's a great one, especially for some of you entrepreneurs. If you want to pitch for fun, please. And we will certainly incorporate all these wonderful things. So the upcoming few months, our table topics master, feel free to explore, introduce us some new things. I think one of the takeaway is before that, probably we can also have a briefing with our own members. So at least we can try it out and see how we can serve our members and guests better. And that goes that, you know, we are so happy that you guys are here contributing your life to advance Ardent Speakers, because this is really a sign of the power of ownership. When you own your life, you own your learning, you own everything, right? And that's how you can really possess and increase your possession. Duncan, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, if that is the idea. Yeah, I want to hear still from Duncan, because Duncan, you are a very prominent leader, also giving me different values and different visions and different insights on how we can move our club forward. So let us know the connection between the power of ownership and possession. I want to hear from your interpretation. Thank you.
Oh, well, the possession, of course, possession itself is ownership. So if you own a job, a project, or whatever, you possess that, you possess responsibility, you possess the accountability. Now, accountability is a word that I don't particularly like, I have to admit, because it was used at my previous company as a means of beating the staff. You know, they'd say, oh, you know, you have to own a job, you have to own your project, it makes you accountable, therefore we'll come after you. Actually, the accountability, I like to think of it more as responsibility. So if you have that possession, you have that accountability, you have the responsibility, it actually empowers you. It empowers you to do the job the best way you think it can be done, so you can get the best job done for you and for your boss, basically. That's the way I look at it. And the same thing goes for your Toastmasters journey as well.
Yeah, that was a fantastic perspective on how we own the role that we are in. And I look at the screen, all of us, right? All of you, you own your role. And I'm so proud to be in the midst of all of you. I feel all of you are giants that are looked upon, even though I'm in this position, but in fact, I'm learning from everybody. So all of you out there, I'm observing, I'm learning from you all the time. And no matter where you are, just know that you are a lighthouse for somebody out there. You just never know who they are. And that's the power we own. Even for Chu, I bet you are the youngest now. Chu, how young are you? Let me know. Have you reached 20 yet?
Not reached 20 yet. I'm still 19.
Wow.
Yeah, see, he's still 19. I can be your mama.
And I can be a granddad.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to be a granddad in about 3 months' time.
Oh,
it's going to be a boy.
Need to go, man. Yeah. We're going to celebrate your promotion as a dato. You know, you are now legally a dato in Malaysia.
I can spoil them by buying them this, buying them that, and driving my son and his missus up the wall by interfering.
Oh, so great. Yeah, we certainly have a lot of great, takeaway from this meeting. So, okay, before we close the room by Sean, before he kicked us out, let's take a final photo right now, okay, to help us to move forward, right? I think it's so great. But Sean, if you are ready with the cert, we love to have the cert as well, okay? Now that you have a bit of time, you take your time, okay? But we'll take a group photo as well. Okay, you give us a pose that would move you forward for the rest of the week, all right? Whatever that pose is, it can be any pose. I'll be the one taking a photo.
All right, okay.
Yes. 3, Sean and Lai, you can help me as well. 3, 2, 1.
1.
One more, my hand.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Okay, great. let's recognize our Toastmaster of the day, Duncan. Yeah, your photo is on.
All right.
So we take a
A
photo of
mugshot.
you. Spotlight Duncan. Sean.
Yes. 3, 2, 1.
Yay.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
it's okay.
It's okay. How about the
Wonderful.
certificate for Alicia? Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Yes,
Excellent.
finally it's out.
It did come up
Yay.
briefly. It came up
Yes,
briefly
finally.
earlier
Okay,
on.
let's spotlight Alicia, Patricia, and myself for it. Then we can
Yes.
do
Oh,
one.
finally.
One
You
more.
look like you're from an outer space.
Yes. 1,
Oh,
2.
hang on, you haven't spotlighted us, Sean.
Yes, 1,
Yeah.
2,
No,
3.
Sean,
Yeah.
Sean, stop. You got to spotlight everyone.
Okay.
Hang on.
Just,
And
and
me.
No, I think Sean just share the screen. We do the spotlight thing so that it's easier for him.
There we go.
Spotlight is
Alright.
done. No.
Thank you. Like,
Let's
Thank
look
you,
for
Lai.
Alicia. Where's Alicia? Is okay.
I'm
Spotlight
here.
done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's
get ready.
get the photo.
1, 2, 3.
Two.
Smile. Okay, done.
Yay, to infinity and beyond.
Yay.
Okay, all the role players. Yes. Thank you. Spotlight everyone.
thank for and
Yes.
Spotlighting done.
Hui Yin.
Yeah.
Let's look for Hui Yin. Where's Hui Yin?
Being as well.
Wayne, yes.
Okay, done.
I think
Anyone
Maisie
missing?
is
Leave
gone.
and Tamizi left.
Yeah, it's
Maisie
Maisie
left
has to
already.
leave.
That's ready. That's okay. Don't worry.
Susan, yes, Susan unable to make it. Shan is himself in?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I think there's no spotlight. Spotlight all gone.
Hang on.
Can you take a picture again?
Hang on. Just let's get everyone lined up for spotlighting.
Yeah. I'm doing the spotlight thing.
Yeah.
Very, very complicated. I'm glad I'm not doing it.
It's a big job. We are striving for excellence. We could have just leave it as it is, but you know, being Toastmasters.
And
Left Hui Yin.
Daphne?
Daphne is there.
There she
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
I look for myself. Where am I?
Where's Alif? Aleph? Are you
Alif
there?
Alif
has
is
left.
gone.
Oh.
Okay, it's son.
Right,
Okay.
is it all done? I think it's all
All
done. right?
done. All done.
Done, huh?
Okay.
No eyes
Yeah.
closed, huh?
Okay. Get ready.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Done.
Okay.
Yay.
Yay.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you. Go ahead and share in the chat box and also Lai. I know this is so much work that you and Shan have done. Help us to put all in a group chat as well. Yeah.
Oh, sure, we'll do.
Yeah. And thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Thank
everyone.
you.
I gotta go.
Thank you.
It's 10 to 3.
All right. Hey, thank
All
you,
the best,
Duncan.
yeah.
That was
See
a
you.
great